the Song of the Heart of God, taken from the section The Truth of Our Existence is Love, from Compulsory Dancing, published in 1979, also known as Adidas Samraj. This is a free rendering of part of the Bhagavad Gita. This essay is an example of Darby John's translations or free renderings of the ancient scriptures. Darby John's own writings, his songs and his talks with devotees resemble the radiant Gitas and Gospels of old, the sacred songs and summary utterances of adepts who realized the incomparable truth and lived that enjoyment among devotees. And his renderings of the holy books, like his original writings and talks, are the expression of the same living experience and realization that were originally communicated in the sacred texts. There is a tradition for such renderings or free translations. The medieval saint Janiswar and the modern sage Sri Ramana Maharshi, among many others, thus rendered part of or all of the Bhagavad Gita. Maharshi did the same with a number of other ancient and medieval spiritual texts. In this way, living adepts identify and regenerate the living truth of the great traditions of esoteric practice. Thus, Darby John's renderings are a form of divine service to the vast traditions of which the Bhagavad Gita and the Bhagavata Purana are principal scriptures, so that the ancient way may truly speak to living beings. But Darby John's restatements of the ancient teachings are especially useful to those who hear and see him in truth. For those who take up the blissful way of God in his company, these renderings are Darby John's own confession of love. Listen to me and hear me. This is my secret, the supreme word. I will tell you what will benefit you the most, because I love you. 1864. If you will surrender to me, if you will become a sacrifice to me, if you will constantly yield your attention to me through love and service, then you will attain me and come to me. I promise you this because I love you. Chapter 18, verse 65. Abandon the principle in all your concerns and all your strategies. Abandon every experience that may be attained as a result of desire and effort. Abandon your search for what may be gotten as a result of the various kinds of strategic action. Engage every action that is appropriate for one who loves me, but simply perform every kind of action as a form of direct and present communion with me. Relax all of your anxiety. Be free of sorrow and fear. When you abide in love communion with me, the natural results of your various activities no longer have power to separate or distract you from me. 1866. The soul that is born into the realm of nature or the worlds of action and experience advances from childhood to manhood, old age and death, while identified with the same body-mind. Then the same soul attains another body-mind as a result. One who is truly intelligent is not troubled by all of that. 2:13. All of that is simply the natural play of life, in which the two sides of every possibility come and go in cycles. Winter's cold alternates with summer's heat. Pain likewise follows every pleasure, since every appearance is followed by a disappearance. There is no permanent experience in the realm of nature. One who is truly perceptive simply allows all of this to be so, and he does not add his own desires, his own distress, to this inevitable round. 2:14. Realization of the eternal destiny is only possible when a man has ceased to defeat himself by reacting to the play of nature. Such a one is steadied by his own understanding, seeing that the cycle of changes, both positive and negative, is inevitable in the world of experience. 2:15. Those who see the truth of things acknowledge that what exists eternally never changes, and whatever does not exist eternally only changes. 2:16. Such seers of truth also realize that the entire realm of change, even the body-mind, and even the soul itself, is pervaded each and all by that which exists eternally. 2:17. I am the eternally existing, all-pervading, transcendental divine person, the true self of all, and my power of creation, whereby individual beings are made to live and change, is eternally active as the universal, all-pervading life energy of nature. 8:3. I am the divine person who pervades even the realm of nature, and within whom every individual being is arising. I am realized by self-transcending love, wherein every action is engaged as a form of direct and present communion with me. 8:22. Men and women who are without faith in this way of communion with me do not realize me. Therefore they remain associated with the changing realm of nature, the round of psychophysical experience, and the repetitive cycles of birth and change and death. 9:3. Such fools already have me in every human form, but they do not notice me. They do not realize me in my transcendental nature, the master of everything and the true self of all manifest beings. 9:11. But if anyone will live in communion with me, surrendering himself to me in love, then even if his love is shown with nothing more than a leaf, or a flower, or a fruit or water, I will always accept the gift and offer myself in return. 9:26. I am situated in the heart of all beings. 15:15. The Divine Master of all beings is literally to be found at the heart, wherein the soul observes the changes of experience. Every experience rises and falls at the heart, spontaneously generated by eternal activity, the universal life energy, as if the soul were fastened helplessly to a perpetual motion machine. 1861. Therefore, do not surrender the heart to experience as if you were in love with your own body-mind. Surrender the heart to me and to no one and to no other. I am the divine person, the eternal master, the radiant one, who pervades the machine of nature as the blissful current of life energy, and who transcends all experience as infinite consciousness, the true self. If you will surrender your self-consciousness into my transcendental consciousness, and if you will yield your experience into my all-pervading current of life, then I will also become an offering to you. You will be given the gift of perfect peace and an eternal domain for your heart. 1862. Now I have revealed my mystery to you. Consider it fully, and then choose what you will do. 1863. Da, da, da.